everybody. Welcome to day one, Breakfast with Bob, 70.3 World Championships in beautiful Taupo. My name is Bob Babbitt, brought to you by HOKA, Fly Human Fly, Master Spas, SFuels, Right Fuel, Right Time, Deboer, Wetsuits, Quintana, and of course, our Challenged Athletes Foundation. Our next guest, Olympic bronze medalist from Paris, Mr. Leo Bergere, joins us. That has a nice ring to it, huh?
Yeah, it sounds good.
It sounds good. I remember talking to Alistair Brownlee after he won the gold in 2012 in London, and he said that morning when he and his brother were watching TV that the announcers are saying, and today we're going to have Alistair and Johnny getting gold and silver medals. Wow. Did you feel that pressure being that the Olympics were in Paris and not around the world somewhere?
Yeah, we talk often about home advantage, but it can be
a
like
disadvantage,
really heavy to hold on. So
yes,
I felt the pressure because like so many people came to see the race, and
yes,
like the crowd was crazy, and we had to deliver the performance that they wanted to see, So yeah, I felt it on the start line. I was shitting my pants.
I bet you were. And how'd the race play out? We know that that eventually, Alex got away from Hayden, got second. And what was the battle like for you in third?
So the battle was with Pierre Lecor, so
yes,
my mate.
Oh, and, that's right.
So we kind of help each others for a bit, just to
get rid of other guys,
to make sure we stayed in front and clear from the chasers. And from the last lap, I decided to separate from Pierre. And
yes.
At one point, I saw that I was kind of catching Alex, and
yes.
I was just like 7 seconds away from him and catching him a bit. So I started to want more than the third place, and I gave my
you went for
just everything.
Yes.
And then I saw Hayden just in front. I was like,
I can get gold.
Is he already enjoying with the crowd or something? And then I realized he was just exploding. So that was a crazy finish. Yeah.
Well, the hard part was you guys were supposed to race earlier in the morning, right?
Yeah, and the day before.
Day before.
Yeah.
So now you're racing sort of in the heat.
Yeah.
It was a lot hotter than the plan was. It shouldn't have bing that hot on race day. Was that hard for you dealing with the heat?
I was lucky to spend the months before the Olympics at home in south of France, and it was pretty hot too. So I kind of I was used to the heat.
You were ready for the heat,
but I wasn't expecting that heat and humidity after it rained all night and a little bit for the women's race, and then the sun started to heat, and so that was
just dealing with all of the things with the water quality and things you can't control. How hard was it to ignore that and just when they tell us it's time to race, we'll race?
Yeah, so that's absolutely what you said. Things that I can't control, I won't spend too much energy thinking about it. And even when they told us at 4 a.m, okay, it's not today, it's tomorrow. Like everybody was already with the coffee and stuff.
So everybody's getting ready.
Yeah, we were really ready for the Olympics. So we were so. You have to be able to adapt
to whatever happens.
Yeah. So
especially things you can't control.
Yeah,
you're not going to be able to fight those decisions.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
That's going to happen. So after you get the bronze medal, how did things change for you in terms of the TV shows and all of that?
Yeah, for a few days things were crazy, and I wasn't feeling. Myself completely.
Right.
And I had so many interviews, TV shows sometimes, and then we had to refocus again for the mixed relay.
Yes.
So and we had a difficult race.
Yes.
So,
something was a bike crash or something. Yeah.
So we kind of we had all this very nice atmosphere with the individual races, and then we had this disappointment from the relay.
Right.
So we had to stay together as a team because we win together, but
you lose together
too.
Yeah,
we lose together. So it kind of.
Well, and you got a bronze in the mixed relay in 2021.
I wasn't in the team.
You weren't a team. So the
I
team got the bronze.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
this was the first Olympic experience.
Yeah, and we were expecting more, obviously, and that's the beauty of the mixed relay as well.
Yeah. It's so chaotic.
Yeah.
There's so much happening. So when you trying to balance, because obviously you want to do this race, so you had to go and qualify while you're doing all the World Triathlon stuff as well, because you've had, when I look at every 70.3 Lanzarote in 2022 win, 2023 Oceanside win, 70.3 Valencia win. This is a good distance for you.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying the distance and the fact that I'm just racing for myself without the federation.
Yes.
It kind of remove a little bit of pressure.
Yes.
But in the same time, I'm in an unknown area. The middle distance is something that I'm not completely familiar with.
Right.
Even if I had good experiences in the past, I know that I can still make nutrition mistakes, pacing mistakes.
Sure.
So
that's part of the fun, though.
Yeah. That's why
it's new. Because you know the Olympic format. You got a bronze medal. Now, do you see yourself going for LA?
Yeah, of course.
You do? Okay.
But next year I would like to include a little bit more middle distance races. Racing schedules.
Because it's still 3 years out from the games. You got plenty of time to get ready for that. And in the World Champs, you got a gold in Abu Dhabi, a bronze that was in 2022, a bronze in 2023, and a silver in 2024. So you've pretty much accomplished everything that you can accomplish.
Yeah, now I'm like, okay, from now on, everything is kind of a bonus because I'm really happy with the result I had in the past.
Yes.
And I really want more as well. I'm not like, okay, I'm done. I had all my goals done. I'm like even more hungry to compete, but I don't have this pressure of like winning an Olympic medal.
Right.
Because it's done. So I
want a medal.
I want to improve for LA.
Yes.
Because it's going to be the next big goal.
Right.
But in the same time, I can be already happy with the career I had, and so I'm racing a bit free, from the pressure, bad pressure.
Yes. Well, what's nice with this format is it's really all on you. There's no other teammates. There's no other. It's not draft legal.
Yeah.
So it's you against you.
Yeah, I
out
like
there, which you like.
I also like the fact that everybody's doing his individual effort and not gaining too much of the drafting.
Yes.
Even if like with the 12-meter rule, there is a bit of drafting still, but it's more like everybody is in.
Everybody is treated the same. And what's nice too is you have your own. You can sell as many sponsors as you want. You can make the logos as big as you want. There's none of that 2-inch by all so that type of stuff.
It's a little bit better also, for the sponsors.
Way better for sponsors. You can take care of sponsors.
Yeah.
Yes, I like that a lot. So this training for this race, you came, how long have you been here training?
I came already 6 days ago.
6 days.
So I'm 12 days before the race.
And so
probably.
What do you think of the bike course?
It's challenging. How do they call the asphalt here?
Oh, the hills, the climbs?
No, like the.
Oh, the pavement.
Yeah, the pavement
is chip and seal. Yeah.
So it's really rough and.
It's slow.
Yeah, so it's very slow and you're like.
You look at your speedometer and go, what's going on?
Yeah,
I should be going faster.
So it's challenging. Then it's always up and down for the first part.
Right.
Then it's windy. So it's going to be a challenging course, but very interesting.
But when you race in a place, well, I know Lanzarote, and I know how brutal the wind is there, right? And it seems like even when you're climbing into the wind.
I remember climbing like probably 12% gradient hill, and staying in position, in aero position, because it was faster than on the side.
Well, and same with Oceanside. Oceanside has really good climbing right on the bike. And
it's a bit like this course.
I think it is too. Yeah.
And I can remember all these different experiences in Lanzarote, Oceanside, and Valencia, and just take these experiences to make a good race for next Sunday.
A good race here. And the nice thing is, I mean, you've got such a good field here with Gregory Barnaby and Matthew Marquardt, and you've got Helly's here. You've got a really, really good field. A lot of these guys you've raced before.
Yeah, so it's gonna be like tough racing, especially because we are very late in the season. Yes. So everybody is kind of exhausted from like long course, short course. Everybody's had the same fatigue, and who's gonna have that little more energy to win that one?
Yes.
I think we are like 8 people able to win this race.
Oh, I think so.
And it's a very open race, so it's going to be interesting.
I agree. So in 2017, you did was it Challenge Mallorca, the Mallorca?
Yeah.
At that point, were you thinking of maybe not moving away from the Olympics and going for longer distance?
No, because I always wanted to go at the end of my potential in short distance, and then move to long distance.
Okay, so that was always the plan.
Because I feel that it's hard to do the opposite way.
You can't go the other way.
Going long and then doesn't work. To short distance. So I just want to see where I can go in short distance.
Right.
And when I feel that I gave my all to short distance, I will focus on
full time.
Yeah.
So this next year, will you try to do some 70.3s and T100 and things like this?
Yeah, probably if I get the opportunity, I'm keen to race more. Yeah.
Yeah, you have a lot of opportunity.
Yeah, it's hard to choose between all the.
It's a good time to be a pro.
Yeah,
because it used to be if you were doing ITU.
Yeah.
Your option after ITU was Ironman.
Yeah.
Right, and you sort of need something in the middle. That's a big jump.
Now we get to race from Super League, Super Tri.
Yes.
So very short distances to 70.3 or T100. So it's a nice range of distance that we can actually play and be competitive.
Right. Well, and it's the fact that it used to be it was very difficult to make a living unless you were doing a full Ironman.
Yeah.
Now you can.
Yeah.
You know, if you're competitive at World Tri and Super League and jump into a T100 or 70.3, you can make a great living.
Yeah, and it's important to choose anyway, to target a little bit what's really important for you in the season, because if not, you can get lost between all these races.
There's so many options.
And I don't want to be average all the season. I want to maybe target 1 or 2 big races and
go win them.
Yeah, why not?
Why not? You're here. What do you feel going into this race that you're in the type of shape to win here?
Yeah, I had a good block of training after the Super Tri season, and a little bit more specific that what I'm used to before the 70.3 usually. So I could take some confidence from my training, and then I'm not sure if I'm full energy going into this race, but I'm really highly motivated.
Yes.
I'm so excited to race my first World Champs.
And do you see yourself down the line doing full Ironman racing, or that'll be a few years?
Yeah, but I can't wait.
You can't wait.
Yeah.
You're excited, right?
Yeah, I watched Kona all the past few years, and I want to be there one day. Yeah.
What was interesting to me this year was interviewing a lot of people, a lot of these young guys who were all swimming 46, 47 minutes for 2.4 and riding 4:03 and running 2:37, 2:38. And there's a bunch of them who grew up not thinking Olympics, but thinking Kona.
Yeah.
That's what they followed for Dano and Sebastian, and that's what they want to do.
Yeah, it's and then like the TT bike, all these kind of things. It's very interesting.
Yes.
But then I don't want to say that it's gonna be easy, because until 70.3 I see that I'm confident in this distance.
Mm-hmm.
But then full Ironman it's another
totally
sport.
Game.
So I think you have to start your Ironman career with a lot of humility.
Yeah. Yes.
Because to the distance, and show respect to all the guys that are racing Ironman from years.
Well, if you think about it, there isn't one Ironman champion from Jan Frodeno to whoever who hasn't walked during those races.
Yeah, Alistair, also like Christian this year, he
puking and
it's so like the distance, and also Kona, it's so you get to be humble to to this place and to the distance.
You would look, from my perspective, I look at it and go, Leo this year mixes in some T100, mixes in some 70.3, and when Kona for the men in 2026, maybe he goes over there, early season Ironman.
I live next to Nice, so 45 minutes to Nice.
You do Nice in your home country.
Yeah.
Why not do that? There you go.
No, I'm joking, because
you're not going to do Nice this year.
No, I'm going to watch the race.
You'll be there watching. Yeah. You'll be there with me.
Yeah.
We'll commentate. We'll commentate together. That would be really fun. Leo, always such a treat to get to chat with you. Congratulations on the bronze medal. Then just having family there and having all your friends, that just had to mean the world to you. Yeah,
that was even more important to me than just the medal in itself. Just to be able to share these moments with my friends and family, and like when I was when I realized how much emotion it was to my friends and family. Yes, I realized that maybe I did something good, So
well, and they've been with you through all this. They've been through the highs and the lows.
Yeah, and it's not like every day easy. So
no. So for 2021. Was that a goal to make the Olympic team that year, or was the goal really come for 2024?
No, the 2021 Olympics, I was already very ready to get maybe a top 8. Yes. And I just cooked myself completely before the race. I trained way too much, and straight after the Olympics, I came third, I think, at the grand final. Yes. With Christian and Martin. Yes. And so I had it already, but I was like so cooked. So that was a big disappointment, and that was also my fuel to my motivation for 2024, because I was like never again. I have to improve from that one. I remember Sebastian Kienle always told us that there's a thin line between being fit and being cooked. Very thin. And you found out. But this time you were fit. I was very fit. But I think overcook yourself is like when you're searching confidence. When you're missing self-confidence. Yes. You just do one more rep or too fast, or just to be confident. But it's hard to remember that being 10% undertrained is better than being 1% overtrained. That's a good That's a good quote. Yeah.
Leo, thank you so much for taking time to chat.
Thanks, Bob.
Always such a treat, and hopefully you'll have your best race ever
Yeah,
this weekend.
thank you. I hope so.
Another big win. Leo Bergere has been a guest again. Breakfast with Bob from beautiful Taupo, New Zealand. Hold on, we will be right back.